Ciao a tutti, benvenuti, welcome, guten Morgen, buongiorno, welcome back. So here I am in Bolzano, really nice hotel. Had a really nice breakfast this morning. It's very classy. Breakfast is included. Had a really nice cappuccino and then I got a macchiato. Beautiful, just beautiful job. And it was very chill down there, not like the crazy breakfast buffet in Nagoya. I got an omelet. I forgot I don't like omelets. I don't like eggs when they're like really cooked. So this was really cooked Italian style, like a frittata. Anyway, I've just been laying around. I was going to do a day trip today to Chiusa. It also has a German name, I forget. It looks like a really pretty little village, but honestly, I am just exhausted from the ordeal of the past few days with the bedbug infestation. I'm covered. I woke up this morning, I had some on my forehead, I have some on my neck. The good news is that the swelling is starting to go down, so now it's just kind of turning red. So that means we're moving in the right direction. But it's really bad. So let me update you on that. So last night I went to another pharmacy. It's really beautiful pharmacy, Farmacia della Madonna. They had a Madonna. It was really old. So I walked in and, a woman greeted me right away, Germanic looking. So I asked her, parla inglese? She said, I will try. She was very sweet. So I showed her my arm. She said, oh, bed bugs. She diagnosed it right away. So I told her what I had from the morning, chestezina, and some gel. And I said they weren't working. And she said, yeah. I said, I think I need, I had it on my phone, Loratine, which is Allegra basically. So she said, yeah. And then she said, what about a hydrocortisol cream? I said, okay. And then I got that out of the way. And then I looked at the pharmacy and I said, this is so beautiful. This is an old pharmacy. She said, yeah, I really wish I should have taken photos or video. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous wood and all these old bottles. And then I looked up and I saw the Madonna and I said, oh, there's the Madonna. So anyway, that stuff helped. So I took, it's Tex Allegra, it's called here. It's Allegra. I took that last night and it's non-drowsy formula, but I did sleep okay. And then woke up this morning and then I saw more on my neck and on my head. So I'm just using this hydrocortisol cream like crazy. And then I also am using bottles from the mini bar cold, putting that on to kind of numb it a little bit, dull the itching. And I also have a washcloth. Oh, I should take that washcloth out because somebody's probably going to come and clean my room and they're going to say, why does he have a washcloth in the refrigerator? I'll put it on my arm while I'm talking to you. All right. So that's that update. Airbnb. I sent them more photos yesterday. I thought the case was closed. So I sent them more photos yesterday, and then they said, I'm trying to make my clips not too long. They said, send us the receipt for your hotel within 24 hours, and we will discuss reimbursement. So they don't give you a lot of time. So fortunately, I had that easily accessible on my phone because I paid through American Airlines. So I sent them that. This morning, I sent them the pictures of all this other stuff. So I think at this point, my case has been escalated to the top level. Airbnb is based in San Francisco, so I have to wait until San Francisco business hours to hear anything back from them. Then I said, you know what? I want to look at their review again. look at the reviews to see if there are any other negative reviews. So I went to the listing from where I was and was looking, scrolling down. There's no review for December 2025 from Christopher. So then I noticed it was like relevant. You could choose like from most, the negative reviews or the most positive reviews or the most relevant. So most relevant was selected. So I chose least positive or whatever the setting was. Still didn't come up. So then I chose most recent, and then I scrolled down. So we got to January, and then it jumped to November. The fucker had the December review that mentioned the bed bugs removed. Gemini said, well, there's your smoking gun. So now it's not just negligence, it's deception. Gemini is my legal team at this point, but I'm getting pretty good too. So I had already sent the email and said that, that this now goes beyond negligence. It's actual deception because the host is removing reviews that mention the issue. He was aware of it. He didn't do anything about it. And now he's hiding it. So I think I'm going to get 100% reimbursement for that stay and also reimbursed for this hotel and also reimbursed for all the medicine. And then I told them I may need medical care. So I also want to be reimbursed for any future medical care. I don't think at this point, because I do feel like I've gotten over the hump. The fact that the swelling has gone down and it's just kind of turning into these red bumps now. We're on the right path. It's so tempting to scratch, but that makes it worse. So what I'm trying to do is just control the itching. All right, so it's going to be a low-key day here today. I was kind of feeling like, when you're just not feeling well, you want like the worst things possible for you. So I was kind of feeling like a burger. So I asked Claude, and first he had me going, what he said was 25 minutes, was actually 52-minute walk from here. I kind of wanted to get away from the center, get away from the tourists, but that's a little bit too far. I could have taken a bus, but I don't feel like dealing with a bus. So there's this other place called Joe's Smash Burger. It's like between 4 to 7 minutes walk. It could be 4 minutes because Google Map apparently doesn't like to walk through the park. Maybe when they drive their little car around, they can't go through the park. So that's how they map things out. I don't know. So it could be actually really close. And it's in a place called Mercato Centrale, which is like a food court, which might have some other options. So I'm going to go check it out. So let's go to Mercato Centrale. Andiamo. We have a fitness room and a sauna. I also have a steam room in my room. So I'm going out the other entrance. Look at that pretty. So it's Hotel Greif. And it's right here on Piazza Walther. It's a little cool out today. I'm just wearing a t-shirt. For some reason. So my room is all the way on the top floor. See those little half windows? That's where I'm at. I thought I got the penthouse, but maybe not. It's kind of like a attic. But it's nice. Oh. Oh, that's the music that I keep hearing. A little annoying. When I open the window. When I checked in yesterday, there was music playing, and I was like, okay, where's the radio? How do I turn the radio off? So then I just started closing the windows, and it was still playing, but there's so many windows. So finally, I got the last window, and it stopped. So, yeah, so this is kind of downtown area. I think I could actually go this way because I think it's right near the supermarket, or I could go that way through the park. But I'm going to go this way because the entrance from the park might not be an entrance. So this is kind of the main drag here. Not really, but a main drag. There's a shopping center, like a mall up here. Buses. My Südtirol pass pays for public transportation, so I could have taken a bus. There's actually a monastery that I was going to go to that is also a winery. The monks make wine. It sounded really interesting, but just never made it. So this is Walther Park, very new kind of mall, and looks like apartments above. The actual park is right behind it, and there's a station. And then I think this Mercato Centrale is up here. And I just, without thinking, scratched the bites on my forehead. That's why I just wanted to lie around today, because I knew that when I started walking, I was gonna just get itchy. And at least in my room, I have a cold washcloth. I have all my creams. I can just lie in bed and like breathe through it. But when you're out on the street, it's a little bit harder. All right, so here's Walther Park. I like it. It's a little bit more local here, not as filled with tourists as the old town. All right, let me look at my map. All right, so it was directing me around to the other side, to the park, which is where it was originally directing me. But I'm going to cut through the shopping center. So this is the inside of the shopping center. There's a little panino place. Actually, maybe I can get a panino tomorrow for the train. There's an espresso. The supermarket is down in the basement. There's a Starbucks over there. I just saw something up on the second floor. Could that be where it is? I wonder. Oh, there's a sign. in Mercato Centrale. Yeah, second floor. All right. Uh, Here's an escalator. The Aleppi store. All right, let's see what we got up here. So in addition to burgers, this place, Joe's Smashed Burger, they also have Reubens. I love a good Reuben. They have pastrami. Um, and then who knows, there might be something else here that is more appealing. The burgers just looked really fatty, gooey with cheese and bacon and a bit much. Oh, pasta fresca. Meat. It smells really good. Okay, porchetta. What else we got? All right, beer. Pastrami. Okay, that's Joe's Smash Burger. Great. Bistro, pedò, aperitivo, fritto misto con un caliche. Huh. Maybe I'll come back later for an aperitivo. It's very tempting to go sit outside in the piazza for an aperitivo. It's really crowded, and you know who ruins that? The smokers. Actually, that meat looked really good. Here we have Napolitano sweets. Here's pizza. I was looking for pizza yesterday. By the slice, I just wanted a slice. This looks much better than what I got yesterday. All right, I like it. And what's this? Chicken. Chicken sides. What's this? More pizza. All right, so it's kind of between the fresh pasta, the meat, that's poke, and a Reuben. And I'm gonna put the Reuben at the bottom of the list. So I haven't had any good pasta yet. I would love fresh pasta. Let's go check out this meat. I'm not gonna film while I'm trying to figure it out. All right, well the sign right now is in German. It was in Italian. Oh, it's English too. T-bone steak, I think I need to take a picture. All right, so I don't know what I'm going to get, but nice. I like it. Mercato Centrale. So I wanted a steak, but kind of expensive, and I don't know. Try the mixed grill first. So I'm getting a mixed grill and a salad. Perfect. Very easy. Just a few minute walk into the shopping center, and then I'm going to go down to the supermarket. I'll show you the supermarket. I have a really nice mini bar in my room, but there's like champagne and all kinds of drinks and stuff. But I guess I have to pay for everything. There are no prices listed, so who knows how much a bottle of water costs. So I'm going to go to the supermarket and buy some water so that I can fill my bottle tomorrow when I go to the train station. Maybe get some snacks. But this is great. And I like the panino place downstairs, so I might get a panino tomorrow before I head to the station. I might even come here for lunch tomorrow, quick lunch before I get on the train. So tomorrow my train to Bologna is at noon. Checkout is at noon. My hotel. I arrive Bologna at 3:30. I was going to say I could change my train and check out later. Leave later, but then I would arrive in Bologna later. So forget that. I like it. I like it here. I walked around a little bit last night. I haven't spent that much time in Bolzano. I've been sitting on that bedbug infested couch once I get home because I'm still kind of recovering from jet lag and, traveling and like walking a lot. So I get back and just sit on the sofa, edit my videos, take a nap, get eaten alive while I was sitting there, and not really walking around. Also, I think the weather was kind of rainy. So last night I walked around. I went and got some pizza. It was not very good. A slice of pizza. And then I had some really good gelato. I found a really good gelato place, Portogallo. A really nice woman there. It was just nice walking around. Kind of clears out a little bit in the evening. I don't know if there are day trippers or what, or if the old people are like me and they go back to their rooms and sleep. But anyway, so as I was walking around, I was thinking, it's a place that I would not mind spending a month. Maybe not right here in the center, but it has a really nice vibe to it. So check out Bolzano. Put it on your trip, on your list. Forget like Cinque Terre and Amalfi Coast and all those Disneyland places. Come to some place like this. It's really beautiful. Just beautiful architecture. And it's really amazing duo culture. German, Austrian, and Italian. And the people are really nice. Food has been great. I never thought that I would really like Austrian food or Tyrolean food, but it was delicious. The goulash yesterday was so good with those bread dumplings, the Schluckfenkopfen or whatever those things were. Those ravioli with the spinach and melted cheese were amazing. The Wiener Schnitzel that I had the first day was not the best, but I think if you can get good Wiener Schnitzel, it's really good. So, wieners, bratwurst. So, it's very different. All right, look at this. Beautiful. So this is the mixed grill with a salad. But wait, we're not done. That's my salad. Isn't that beautiful? I said, oh, that's my salad? I thought, I thought that was my salad. This would have been enough. What if they had like grilled vegetables too? The problem is the menu just like changes so quickly. It's in German and then it's in Italian and some of it's in English, but it's kind of hard to read it. But anyway, this is going to be a really good lunch. Perfect. And a really nice amber ale. Look at this view. A really nice patio, but of course, guess who's here? They really need to make some no smoking areas. But this would be a great place to come for an aperitivo. I just went and looked at the fresh pasta. Looks good. There's pasticceria. Beautiful pastries. Nice. This is a great find. They also have these nice tables over here overlooking the park. There's the cathedral. Beautiful. There's wine down there. Very nice. Don't tell anybody. They're all out there in Walther Plaza, paying double prices and blowing smoke on each other. Pizza, pastry, focaccia, cannoli. Oh my God. So I came looking for a burger and I found this instead. All right, so I'm gonna go down to the supermarket, trying to find a down escalator. That's Walther Park right there. Where's the down escalator? This looks like it goes into gym. I thought all the escalators were coming up. Oh, here it is. Well, you know what? If I want a coffee and a pastry later, coming back here. So that escalator was nice. It was an express, came straight up. This one goes down floor by floor. And they do these escalators so that you can't just get right on the one that you want. You have to walk around and walk past the shops. Sunny Bono. Is that our Sunny Bono? Skechers apparel. I didn't know Skechers had apparel. Foot Locker. Get your capri pants there. I think I still have to get on one floor, but I'm looking for Eselunga. Oh no, this is the first floor. And then Eselunga is in the basement. There's the panini shop. All right, so shopping carts you have to rent, put in a coin, maybe 100 or €1, 50 € I think. And then when you return it, you get it back. Nice selection of fruits and vegetables. These shopping carts I hate because people pull them behind them. So you're always like, they're always in the way. So all I want is some water and maybe another bag of popcorn. They have really, really good popcorn here. But they have a really great selection of stuff. Meats, pastas, seafood, wine. There's dried pasta over there. A bakery. Deli. I got some really good cheese here. Huge selection of wine. Of course, really good prices. So if you're looking for the snacks, they're over by the beer. And here's popcorn. And I don't think I want any snacks for the train. I don't know, 3.5 hours. And I'm fully prepared for somebody to be sitting next to me talking on their phone the whole time. So I have some podcasts that I can listen to. And then water is usually all the way to the side. And the two supermarkets that I've been to, actually they were both Eselunga. It took me a while to find the water. So water, they have these packages, but you can open the packages and just pull out what you want. So I'm gonna get 2 small bottles of Dolomiti. They have a huge selection of Ritter. White licorice, white lemon, milk from the Alps, fondente, biscotto, salted caramel, pretzel, praline. It's tempting. I got some gummy candies and then cookies. I think I have enough, although it's very tempting. All right, and then they have a huge self-service section, checkout. And you'll get a receipt with a barcode. You have to scan your barcode to leave. But huge. It's a bunch of self-service checkout stands here. I was just stopped by somebody. They wanted something. I thought he was asking for my receipt, which I just threw away. It was one of those, those young people that are trying to save the world. But are they really? Because who knows who they are and what they're collecting money for? So I just said, non parlo italiano, which I said in Italian. He said, oh, okay. Got me out of that one. Um, Starbucks. Check out the Starbucks. Claude didn't believe that there was a Starbucks here. I said, there's a Starbucks. He said, are you sure there's one in Milan? I said, I passed it twice. I'm sure. It's very popular. Got some smokers here. Ice caramelized banana matcha latte. That is so gross. All right, so there's this beautiful cathedral. I love the cathedral. You know, I saw pictures of it and I was like, ew, it's kind of ugly. But I really have gotten to like it. And I don't. You watched the video from yesterday. The bell's ringing at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't know that they do it every hour, but they sure do want to make sure you're awake. All right, so just walking back up to, I could have walked through the park. I'm walking back up to Piazza Walter and my hotel. It's kind of busy here downtown. So there you have it, viewer. I hope you enjoyed this little video. You got the bedbug update. I'll let you know how I make out with Airbnb. And Mercato Centrale, Walther Park Shopping Center, and Esselunga Supermarket. Amici. I'm going to go back to my room. I bought 2 little bottles of water. They were like 29 euros, 29 cents each. Really cheap. I'm going to put those in the fridge and just kind of deal with this itching that's going on right now. And maybe take another nap. All right, so thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao for now. Auf Wiedersehen.